Witam Was serdecznie. Jedziemy właśnie do Lwowa. Przekroczyliśmy granicę w Medyce. Działy nam się naprawdę dramatyczne i trudne sceny, ale też niesamowita pomoc ze strony licznych wolontariuszy i organizacji. I mamy ze sobą w aucie dwie osoby, dwie kobiety. Jest ze mną Natalya i Olga. Pokażcie się w kamerze. Tak jest. I bardzo istotne w tym wszystkim są te opowieści tych dwóch kobiet, które chciałbym Wam przedstawić, żebyście je poznali. Dlatego, że widzimy bardzo dużo osób, które przekraczają granicę w drugą stronę, które jadą z Ukrainy do Polski, kierują się na zachód, gdzie szukają bezpieczeństwa i schronienia. Te dwie bohaterki natomiast, które jadą ze mną, jadą w drugą stronę, przekroczyły granicę do Ukrainy po to, aby tam móc działać, aby tam móc pomagać. Więc najpierw porozmawiam z Natalią, będziemy rozmawiać po angielsku. So, Natalya,
yes,
your story. We've met at a crossing in Medyka. You are Ukrainian, you speak fantastic English. Why are you coming back? What brings you back to war?
Oh, thank you. I flew from Canada to Krakow, Poland, and then crossed the border to go to Lviv to meet my father, pick him up, and take him back to safety. First to Poland and hopefully in nearest future to Canada. And my father escaped from the horror that was happening in Irpin, which is not very far from Kiev, and everybody probably know by now that it completely destroyed. My father is 89. His passport is gone forever, and he's without documents. He's barely walking, and I'm here to help him to escape the war, considering that it's his second war. He was 8 years old when the Second World War started, and now he's 89 when Russian-Ukrainian war started. So that's my story.
Incredible. And do you know what condition he is in? Do you know if anything happened to him? Has his house been damaged? Do we know anything about that?
As I know, at the moment he left his house, it was damaged, and I don't know to which degree it's completely destroyed right now. We don't know, but that's the main reason he doesn't have passport anymore. And he is in a good, like I would say, tolerable condition. He not a healthy man. He has a lot of health conditions, but he's managing. He seems to be, I just talked to him, he seems to be calm, composed, and you know, just very grounded. He didn't lose his courage, and that's what's very important to me.
Fantastic. So that is a story that really brings hope. You know, it takes so much heart to come to your country in this state when there is a war happening, especially taking into consideration what's going on in Irpin. We saw Irpin being just totally ruined by Russian missiles. And there is another passenger we have. Her name is Olga. She's sitting in the back currently with a lot of bags. And she is a real hero. So unfortunately she doesn't speak English or Polish, so together with Natalya we'll try to tell her story the best we can, because we think it is just worth telling. She crossed the border together with us today to come back to Kiev. She's looking for her son. Her son has only just turned 18. He is studying to be a photojournalist, and she hasn't been able to get in contact with him for the last 9 days. She does not know where he is and what he's doing. So she decided to go on a solo search and find mission. So by herself, she decided to cross the border without a car, without really much of a plan, and just try to find her son. From the information we've gathered, he has been last seen in Hostomel, and we all know what the Russians have done to Hostomel. This is where some of the heaviest fighting took place, and he was in a cottage not far from the airport, on the road to the airport, and that has been subject to a very, very heavy shelling by the Russians, and we are talking about indiscriminate shelling of civilian houses. So really there hasn't been really any contact with him. We don't know where he is, we don't know what condition he is in. Obviously none of us want to think about the worst. We are just keeping our fingers crossed and really hoping for the best. And this is really what I find a lot talking to people here in Ukraine, is that the spirit is so incredibly strong, even though what's happening around them could break most people. They just seem determined to fight back for their loved ones, for their relatives, and that is really quite something. I'm sorry, this is another conversation in English. I promise the next one is going to be in Polish. Thank you very much, and see you soon.